Hi, I'm Robert Chisholm, a founding partner at CCK. Joining me today is Brad Hennings, a partner at CCK. And it's November 3rd, 2025. And the reason I'm giving the date is because we're going to be talking about the shutdown and giving a quick update. So Brad, I know many veterans are concerned about the shutdown and how it's going to impact them in the VA claims process. But the reality is, at least till today, veterans are getting paid their compensation, correct?
That's correct.
And as we have seen, we continue to get mail about VA claims. So the VA is still working claims. And so where is the impact? When might veterans feel it if the shutdown continues past today? And my understanding is, as of today, November 3rd, 2025, this is tied for the longest period of time we've had a shutdown in the nation's history.
So there's good news and there's bad news. I think you outlined the good news, Robert, and that is that VA is still working claims. They are still issuing benefits payments, so those aren't being missed. The VA hospitals are still operating and still seeing patients. And as I understand it, about 97% of the VA workforce is still working for veterans. The bad news is that some of the things at the margins are not being handled. And when I say at the margins, I mean veterans are not allowed to come into regional offices. They're not interacting. Those offices are not interacting with veterans. When representatives email the regional offices or staff, they are not allowed to get responses. So a lot of the public-facing parts of VA, the back and forth, are not in operation right now. In addition, all of these VA employees that are working, they are being made to work their jobs. They are not being paid. Now, the hope is that they will receive back pay when the shutdown is over, but that is never completely guaranteed. And so I'm not sure that that's something you really want long-term. All these folks who are trying to do the right thing for veterans but not being paid, that can't be good long-term for anybody.
So we hope the shutdown is going to end soon, but we don't have any current information as to when it might shut down. And we're kind of entering uncharted territory in terms of what's going to happen next if the shutdown continues. But what we can say is that at least the compensation benefits will continue to get paid, but we can't really predict what other potential bad effects might be out there.
I think the longer it goes on, the more likely to have bad effects, as you put it. The good news is things have still been flowing, but the longer this goes, the more strain and pressure you're going to put on a system that only really works when everybody's working and everybody's doing what they need to do. We can't get answers as accredited advocates because no one's allowed to talk to us right now because those folks are either been furloughed or they're busy doing other things. And so that makes us worried because we're trying to advocate for our clients and get what they're entitled to. So obviously the best thing for everyone is to get the government back up and running, however we can do that.
Yep, we would advocate for a quick end to the shutdown so things can return to normal. And thank you for joining us. And as we learn any more updates about the shutdown, we'll post them right here. So please follow us on YouTube. And thank you.